Stranger Things Season 5 releases in almost 2 years, but fans already have a lot to say about it. From Will betraying his friends, to the whole show being just a game of Dungeons and Dragons, there are definitely some wacky theories out there. But in the midst of all these predictions, only a few really make sense. And this one is undeniably the most reasonable. This being Callie's, or 008’s return. In the first episode of Season 2, we're introduced to a mysterious young woman who's fleeing from the police. A few minutes later, we see her use powers that make other people imagine what she pleases. Supernatural occurrences aren't new in Stranger Things, but if you connect the dots, you'd be surprised. We learn that the woman's name is Callie, and meets 11. They learn that they were raised in Hawkins' lab together, and Callie reveals her tattoo that reads 008. Callie recruits 11 as her apprentice to commit crimes with her, but 11 ends up feeling homesick, and returns back to Hawkins. That was the last time we ever saw Callie in the show. Or we were led to believe. Let's connect the dots. 11 has telekinesis, and 008 has the power to create illusions. If you combine those two powers, you end up with the same powers Vecna has. They were also coincidentally the only children in the Rainbow Room in a flashback 11's mother had. 11's mother also sent her to find 008, and when they were reunited, Callie said she felt whole again. We never learned how Callie escaped Hawkins' lab, but we can only assume that Henry Creel helped her escape, the same way he was helping 11. But Callie was left to live on the streets because Henry could never meet up with her, as he got sent to the Upside Down. So 11 and 008 were the only known children to escape from Hawkins' lab. And from the Season 4 finale, it looks like 11 is going to need some help stopping Vecna. But even with all her friends by her side, it won't be enough to stop him. 11 is really only half of Vecna, considering her powers. The other half is 008. So, what do you think?